Hello and welcome to my living room. My name's Denise and you're on Classic Beauty Over 60. I don't have any makeup on today. We are going to talk about hydration. We're going to talk about winter skin today. And so this is about the time people start getting a little bit itchy. We've got a little bit longer to wait for winter to leave us. There's a few things that you can do daily that just really help hydrate your skin so that not only will it be less damage to your skin as far as wrinkles and that kind of thing, but it will also just make your skin more supple. And as we get older, our skin thins out and it can tear, especially if you're on some medications, it can tear. And so you want to keep that skin as movable, as flexible, as buoyant, as plump, moisturized as you can. And so I've got a couple of ideas. Some of these, and I'm just sitting here today with the dog and the cat, and we're listening to jazz and just cozying up. It's a cozy day. I got a big fluffy pink sweater. We're just hanging out today, guys. I know, I started taking this just actually for my arthritis and my joint pain and that kind of thing. But what ended up happening is I noticed my skin was looking more plumper. This is a while back. This was before anybody really knew so much about collagen. And so, I mean, this was a long time ago. I was doing collagen before collagen was cool. Hey, nails done. How do you like them? They're almond shape. When I get a tan, this color's a lot. Anyway, so this collagen, this one has 10 types of collagen in it. It's got vitamin C and probiotics, this particular brand, Ancient Nutrition. It's got 20 grams per 2 scoops. So we use the 2 scoops and it's got 70 calories and 18 grams of protein, which it's always good to get your protein. Drink water. You can get your water not only from drinking it, of course, drink, the recommended daily, which I don't know what it is now. Another nice way to hydrate yourself from within, besides a lot of water, is actually through the kind of food that you eat. So like fruits and vegetables high in water content. So like, your watermelons, apples, cucumbers are great. Just all the big juicy ones. Your cantaloupes, spinach also has vitamin A in it. Lettuce and celery, and those actually have a lot of water content in them as well. So even though the sun isn't out per se, want to wear sunscreen no matter what, even if you're inside the house. I know it sounds ridiculous, but just a light kind of sunscreen would be fantastic. And the thing is, with the sun being gone so much, is that you are running out of vitamin D because your skin, your largest organ, isn't absorbing it because it's just not there for it to do. So there are so many people that are vitamin D deficient, it's just silly. So there are so many vitamin Ds you can take. Taking a smaller dose on the daily is better than taking it a big dose just once a week. But what I prefer to do with my vitamins, unless they're like a one a day or a vitamin that has anything that is going to zip me up, I like to take my vitamins, and you'll have to, you don't have to do this, but if you do, just fool around with it and see which ones, if they might keep you awake. I take my vitamins at night because I feel like that I can sleep on those for 8 hours at least, hopefully, and more like 6, but and without getting up and going to the restroom, or at least not as much as I would if I was awake, I feel. So, and also when you're awake, you're expending energies and that kind of thing, sweating, this sort of thing, with hot flashes and all that good stuff. And so I feel like it's just a better way to hold those vitamins in your system. When your skin is itchy, it can be from just it being dry in general, but it can also be a lack of vitamin D. When you don't get enough fats and proteins through your diet, your skin can dry up a bit. And you need this collagen to plump up your skin, and we're just talking about skin right now, but it does so many other great things. Bone broth is a great idea. It's got collagen, it's got fat, and protein. And that is a really great way. Bone broth is an excellent way of getting in some collagen into your diet, and the rest of those goodies too, which we all need. It's the best lubricating moisturizer from within, besides my favorite, coconut oil. Use coconut oil for everything. I always have my morning drink with a little bit of coconut milk. I know that's one of the best ways to get hydrated from within. Eggs, citrus fruit, and garlic boost your absorption of the collagen. Foods that are rich in omega-3. So generally, you can get that in a vitamin as well. But this, the omega-3, I'm sure all you know, that's the fish oil. That's a great way to eat your moisture. Flax seeds is another alternative to get that lipid content functioning and, working properly and at its best. Then there is avocado, walnuts, chia seed, sunflower seeds, and almonds. Those are all nice, healthy fats that you'll want to always, keep in your diet. Eggs, tofu, peanut butter. Just there's a few things you could do. Carrots, sweet potatoes. Those are carrots and sweet potatoes. Those are great for vitamin A. So is spinach, and that helps maintain the skin's elasticity. And so we definitely want that. It also helps attack the free radicals. Limit your showers. So the hot water on your skin, I should say, you don't have to limit them if the water in them isn't so hot. If you back down that water heat just a little bit, more like a lukewarm, that will help keep your skin a little bit more hydrated. You don't want to drink a whole bunch of coffee, alcohol, or tea, because those have diuretics in them, and they will dehydrate your skin. So that's the exact opposite of what we're trying to do. Smoking doesn't help, of course. A gentle cleanser. I don't use any kind of cleanser on my skin that foams. That's just, I don't need that. At this age, I do not need to strip anything. There's great hydrating sleep masks, and that's so from the neck up, the hydrating sleep masks are wonderful. I'm going to do a video. It won't be a sleeping mask, but it'll be a leave on it for a couple of hours mask. I want to check something out, and so I'll keep you guys in the loop on that. Of course, one of the better ways to hydrate your skin, not just on your face, but on your body as well, is to create a better moisture barrier with something really occlusive. Occlusive meaning super thick. And so like a petroleum jelly, the Nivea has got a great one. The thickest thing you can stand on. And then if it's too sticky and too tacky for you, which I find at night, put on a nice moisturizer on over the petroleum jelly, and that not only seals it in, but it also just kind of keeps that in place for you just a little bit better. And it loses the tack, so that when you're sitting on furniture or you're in your bed at night, it doesn't seem as tacky. It's not as tacky and sticking to your sheets and that kind of thing. You can tell if you're dehydrated by taking the skin on your hand and pinching it up, and if it doesn't bounce back, if it stays like that, if it stays in the pinch position, you need to hydrate yourself a lot. And if you're that dehydrated, I would suggest something like a Gatorade, where it's got salt and sugar and water, so it can really hydrate you. One of the better type of body renewing lotion, and it's by this company here, Alpha Skincare. I don't have the big bottle on me, right? Threw it out, but there's a big, this happens to be their glycolic acid, which PS is the highest concentrate. It's 14% that I can find on the market without going to a dermatologist. So it's Alpha Skincare, and basically you want to strip your skin down. You want to strip it down to the lower layers, and so to do that, you're going to want a hyaluronic acid or some sort of acid to do that. Well, that lotion has that in there. So it strips it away, the hyaluronic acid. It dissolves the glue that holds the old skin together. And so it strips that old skin off of you and then deposits the wonderful ceramide type of lotion. To have the products that I do put in penetrate to the very degree that I can get them without stepping foot inside a doctor's office, is I use my derma needle, my microderma needle. But I use this on my face. I use this on my lips to plump them up almost every day. But I use it on my face quite often, about every, maybe twice a week. And so I would say, and so you can use these all over your body. So if you have an area that's particularly stubborn, your elbows, say, or your knees, hit it with that. They're just little teeny tiny needles. It pinches for just a minute. It's nothing you haven't felt worse. You felt much worse before, I guarantee it. And what it does, obviously, is make these teeny tiny holes so that it can receive, your products so much better. And so they penetrate deeper, and so that means they're working that much harder on your skin because they're closer to it. And so one of the creams that I love that is very affordable, and you can put it up against the more expensive creams, a lot of them, and be just as happy. This is very inexpensive. It is CeraVe, and it's got the 3 essential ceramides in it. Very inexpensive. You can find it almost everywhere. And I love this stuff. I've given this to friends, and it has changed their life. No kidding. No, I'm not joking about that. And this also has hyaluronic acid in it. Yes, I've given it to a couple of friends, and their skin amazing. The wrinkles have diminished unbelievably, and the crepey skin. If I get lazy, say in the summer, because I'm busy out doing stuff, usually my skin is generally pretty hydrated in the summer because I'm always putting on oils and stuff like that. But if I haven't, and I say I'm looking down at this part of my arm, and I notice, oh my gosh, I can really see it's getting crepey. Notice that is if I move my arm like that and I can see my skin, that's too crepey. So mine isn't, so you can see that I have been using something, and it's this. This stuff will stay on your skin until you wash it off. Really, I feel like this lasts really well on your skin, and without being. You know how some lotions can make you hot because your skin can't breathe. This still has a little bit of breathability in it for the most part. In the summertime, wearing it when it's super hot is futile for me, though. I will say that, because I absolutely will just, especially on my neck, I'll just sweat that right out. So, but that's me. You might not be a person who sweats that much. Another great idea, if you're already there and you already have the itchies, the good old fashioned oatmeal bath, that is always a tried and true thing that will always work well. You can just take your oatmeal, whir it up into a fine powder, and stir it into your bath water, and that's it. Lukewarm bath water, though, not super hot. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, was your skin barrier and how to protect it so that it stays soft, supple, hydrated, and moisturized. And so we talked about to hydrate from within, and how to hydrate from without, not only your face, but your body. The other thing I might add is also with the fireplaces, the wind, and the heaters that are on in our lives right now at this time of the season, hydration for your hair. So a good hair mask. I use a bunch of oils. I like to use olive oil, some castor oil, coconut oil, and a little bit of rosemary oil, and I melt that all down. But for the quick thing that I do every time is coconut oil. I put that in my hands, melt it in my hands, put that on my hair before I take a shower and wash my hair. I let it sit on my hair. I get my hair wet first just because it's so hard to spread that in while your hair is dry, and then put it on, and then I do my things that I need to do in the shower, and then I save my shampoo for the last. So keeping your hair dry, your hair hydrated with hair masks, keeping your skin hydrated with masks. And P.S. nobody says you can't use those masks on other areas of your body, like your elbows, your knees, something, you know, the heels of your feet, who knows? Something that's super dry that you're having an issue with, go ahead and try it. What's it gonna hurt? So I will be back with a video that I wanna try a different kind of a face mask that's super inexpensive and has an Asian twist. All right, guys, we will see you here next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.